This show.
Dad treated the big game every Sunday that ended in a fight, and soon after, a very quiet dinner. It's safe
Wait,
to
is
say
he trauma dumping? What the fuck?
most, if not all of you, have probably seen this show at some
I
point
heard
in their lives,
Extreme
but if
Home
you haven't,
Makeover was
the
a
concept is
scam
very
and
simple.
it was money laundering.
Ty Pennington and his gang of home improvement goons travel across
Is Ty Pennington a homosexual?
the country searching for families in need, more specifically families with homes in need of repair and or rebuilding. They send the families out on vacation, totally transform their homes, and then of course they
Buzz!
and reveal a brand new home suited to all of their needs and then some. Now I've always wondered when they say extreme
Her
makeover,
name was Cassandra. She was a paramedic. What the dick?
home edition.
The fuck is
Does
Cassandra?
that mean there was another extreme makeover show at some
Wait,
point?
Vam, do you
and
know
an hour before
Candace?
making this, I found out, yes, there was.
Minutes away from me. Most of the people lost their houses because they could not afford the upkeep and the taxes on them. They were so big. That was. I don't think that what was face was crazy. Oh,
Just extreme makeover.
well,
Literally just a normal
what
makeover
up,
show.
frog?
Sorry, an extreme makeover show. And reading up on this a bit more, I found out there were some criticisms of it, like families not being able to keep up with the cost of maintaining their new homes, some of them taking out home equity loans on their house and bankrupting themselves. But the one I think I saw the most is how they seem to prey on certain types of families, mainly ones where someone in the family has a disability or is sick. Sometimes they even go to the lengths of finding a town and being like, hey, if someone in your family has this very rare disease, please let us know. We have an idea.
Sure, I would have every disease in the world for a free house.
Yeah. Now, one thing I love about this show is the parallels it shares with Pimp My Ride. I even made a comparison to this show in one of my Pimp My Ride videos. You'll see what I mean in just a bit. But with all of that being said, let's take a look at Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
I'm Ty Pennington. We're traveling around the country helping one deserving family in each and every of the 50 states. This week, we're in Wyoming!
Now, one thing
The
I
fuck
also
is in
found out before
Wyoming?
making this video is that
People
Ty,
actually
the
live in
host,
Wyoming?
used to be a model, which now that I know that, I can totally see that. I just know an Abercrombie & Fitch hates to see this man coming. But we usually start off in this RV where Ty explains the family's situation to the gang and what they're going to be up against in the episode. Now that I say that, I kind of made it sound like they're going to be fighting the family.
You've been there?
That's not going to, they're not going to do that. Now in this episode, they're bringing in someone new to the team. A guy named Rib.
I didn't know you've been there before.
And I can only assume is another male model that Ty knows, because look at this fucking guy. He is literally pretty Squidward.
Oh, I always like working with my hands. My dad taught me since I was a little boy. I've done framing, demolition, construction.
These guys' smiles are frightening. They hold them so hard and for so long to the point where it has to be painful.
So, Rib, what made you want to become part of the design team?
Well, I always like working with my hands. My dad taught me since I was a little boy. I've done framing, demolition, construction,
my
I had a handyman business.
I'm excited,
I'm a fan of the show.
You gotta run the block.
It changes people's lives, and I'm honored and privileged to be a part of it. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. We're glad you're here, man.
Yeah, thanks Ty for bringing me onto this show. You know, just like I love working with my hands. I've always really enjoyed putting stuff together. You know, like taking something that's not put together and really just putting it together. Thanks, Rib. So, anyways, you know, just like taking like a pile of materials and just like figuring out a way to put them together. Thank you, Rib.
His name
might have been a mistake.
His name is Rib. Full indie experience. Oh, not the full.
We're the Miller family.
We don't want none of that.
Welcome to our Berm home.
In our animal sanctuary.
My name's Dan, and I'm the dad.
I'm Dawn. I'm the mom.
I'm Destiny and I'm 12.
So this family,
why is he smiling
they
like
love
that?
rescuing animals. They've apparently rescued over 100 at this point. The problem is their home is sitting on what seems to be a Yellowstone-sized pocket of radon gas that is slowly poisoning the family, with the kids taking
What the fuck?
Not good.
We cannot afford to fix our house, and now we're helpless.
And because the Millers
They
live in a
breathing in
house that's built
poison?
into the earth, they're exposed to high levels of radon every day. And because the kids have asthma, doctors say breathing in radon is as bad for them as smoking 12 cigarettes a day.
You're telling me these kids are getting the negative effects of smoking 12 cigarettes a day without the benefit of looking sick as fuck smoking 12 cigarettes a day? The gang then arrives at the house, blows on their megaphone, hoping to God they're at home and not at the store or some shit.
Hi, good to see you.
Where did they get radon poisoning?
I'm the new guy. I mean, this is my first day on the job. For me to be on this team, it's like a
His name is actually Rib.
I mean, we just rush off the bus, grab the bullhorn, and say, come on out here. Your life's about to change.
Yes, Rib, that is the show. We are almost 6 seasons in at this point, by the way. Then after the kids get to hug a bunch of strangers, they all find out they're going on vacation to Washington, D.C. while the team works on their new house.
Washington, D.C.
Museums, you guys will be having fun, and then your dogs are actually be going on vacation too.
And your dogs are also going to be going on vacation
Going to dog college.
to the farm.
This is the first house that I think you have to walk down
You
just
have
to
to
get
walk
into.
down.
Right.
We call this the outer porch.
Man, Ty really is channeling that male model in him. I'm going to start dressing like this. He looks pimp as fuck. So
Bro, Ty Pennington always remind me of a Total Drama Island character. Like, they had to model that guy after Ty Pennington.
as they tour
At
the house,
dog
we
college.
are constantly reminded about the whole radon thing, which I get it. It's a pretty
My
serious issue,
cynicalul
but they
for my
repeat it
dogs.
so constantly to a point where I can only assume they're just doing it to remind people that are tuning in for the first time on cable.
Hey, this is my room.
Oh, this is cool. Well, I noticed all of these posters. You have High School Musical posters everywhere, and the DVD.
This is the part of the show where we start to get into
Is this a
Hit My
brand
Ride
deal?
territory, when we talk to the kids and get to know more about them and their interests. Because just like on Pimp My Ride, they're just
Yeah.
scrounging for one detail they
I mean,
can
High School
laser focus
Musical
in
was-
while renovating their rooms.
was
Like the
it
Pimp
back
My
in
Ride
the day.
episode where the nurse was getting her car pimped and they were just like, "Oh, nurse. Okay, we could put a CAT scan in your car."
So tell me about this.
Wait, did they really do that? They got they pimped a nurse's car and they put a CAT scan in there as if like a nurse CAT scans people.
Why do you like this so much?
It has a good theme to it to accept people for who they are.
I love her asking a kid that age,
School Musical.
why do they love High School Musical? It's just a given. Also,
Zac
that has to
Efron
be a
was their
rehearsed
shit.
answer from the kid because nobody I knew at that age that liked High School Musical would have said that.
So great.
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Yep.
Who's that?
David Beckham.
You think I'd put a poster on my wall of some guy if I didn't know who the fuck he was? Oh, I was just trying to make me look like a fucking idiot. Okay, that's David Beckham. All right, I think I know who the fuck he is. Why'd I get stuck with this one?
Do you like soccer, huh?
Yeah.
Now, how come you don't play anymore?
Because of the radon, it made me get bronchitis.
I don't know, maybe because I'm being poisoned every day of my life. Did you read the pamphlet? Who's running this shit?
This guy's kind of
Oh,
funny,
boy,
bro.
that gas
But
couldn't kill you quicker. So now we know what the kids are interested in. Let's hope those interests stick because
They
it's
soar
going to
on
be
those gas
surrounding them
fumes,
as
Milan.
they sleep until the day they move out. But after getting to know the family and taking a deeper look into their situation, it's time to get to work. Time to load them up into that semi-truck of a Hummer limo and ship them
That's
off to
sick.
DC.
I wanna
Normally
ride
on
in a
the
Hummer
show, They do
limo.
a fair amount of demo
Hummer limo on my bucket list, chat. I want to ride a Hummer limo.
to the house and really get down to the bones. But this one is special.
Turk, do we have it in the budget to get a Hummer limo for me to pull up to my last show in Indy?
You're about to see why I wanted to cover this random season
It's
5
like a
episode.
dream kind of limo. You say a
That's
Hummer
right, they will not be tearing
limo.
anything down, not bulldozing anything, but a secret third thing.
Already got one shipping? Hell yeah.
Not a secret. They're gonna fucking blow this house up.
Oh yeah!
Chat.
You see what's happening right here? These are fuses, and guess what they're going to? Sticks of
For every
dynamite.
TTS,
Yeah,
we get
nitroglycerin.
one
And what's crazy
extra
is we've got them
link
in the
added
door
to the
jambs,
Hummer.
The door frames, the studs, the walls. We've got hundreds of sticks
Jump
of
in
dynamite.
that bitch.
Eventually,
Bro, I used to want a Hummer so bad. I could afford to drive a Hummer nowadays. How fucking terrible those
We're
things
gonna
are
like-
on gas. Hell no, but I used to want a Hummer so bad.
this thing, and this sucker's gonna blow!
Do
The
they just
corporate
have some
office,
random Habitat
sell
for
it.
Humanity volunteers wiring up these explosive charges right now?
Wait, why are they blowing the house up?
Alright, I know this is a nitpicky joke, but there is no way that sign wasn't already planted and Ty's just banging a hammer on it to look like he's got something to do. You're gonna see that a lot this episode. Ty's always just kind of making it look like he's got something to do. So as they're about to demo this house, they do this weird thing
Just,
where I can't tell
is
what
there
they're
any
going
equity?
for. They're halfway in between
All
making
right.
it look like they're recording a video to send to the family, while the family makes it seem like they're on a live feed talking to Ty. They don't seem to be on the same page here with the narrative.
So since we're gonna get explosive, we need to get to safety. Everybody, back up! Let's get to safety! Let's do it!
This guy on the right here looks like this is the first he's hearing of what's about to happen.
So mom's got some issues with her dishwasher, and the daybed is filthy. It's got dander, it's got dirt.
Why'd they have to talk shit about our bed like that? So before the big
Damn.
explosion, they first blow up their old bed and dishwasher to give us a little taste of what's to come.
Now that was
Damn.
warm up. Who's ready to blow up a house?
even if like your house is like got poison, like there's no sentimental value, there's no like, my kids grew up in there, just boof. Imagine just seeing your house fucking explode, shit. Just imagine. Cat was still in there, someone was like grabbing, like, oh, I left my phone in there, 1 second, guys. That's actually fucking nuts, bro. They just fucking decimated that goddamn house.
I get hit in the ass with a piece of fucking shrapnel. Why does he keep screaming like that? Wait, screaming like that.
The parents look, other than the son, they all look kind of like horrified. Like, look at the dad's face.
Wait, I remember them. They took four dogs. We have 5 dogs. Wait, where's
all those
Rocky?
Christmases, yeah. Bro, just this fucking frame of Ty staring at you, screaming while your house is being blown into fucking smithereens.
How many times are they gonna recycle Ty's one scream that he uses throughout this whole sequence? What if they're at the wrong address? So now that we finished demolishing the house, it's time to get started on the rebuilding, which of course they tackle the gas issue and figure out how to future-proof that, but then we move on to the kids' bedrooms. As we get further into the actual rebuild, we get a glimpse into what the kids' rooms are going to look like, and as I said before, I really hope this little girl is still into theater as she gets older. Because when I was their age, you know what I wanted to be? A fucking scientist.
Chat, you know what I wanted to be when I was a little kid? A Twitch streamer / YouTuber.
As you can very clearly see, I am not a scientist. So it probably would have sucked if, for all of my middle and high school life, my bedroom was covered in beakers and microscopes
Dreams do
bolted
come
into
true.
my walls.
But this is better than a dream because I never imagined I'd have so many amazing friends, family, and an awesome community. That part I did not expect.
Gee, I wonder who sponsored the tool segment of this.
A big pipe down my wall to the roof of the vent was very invasive. Dust on everything I own, but with that big pipe though, am I right?
Episode.
Okay, sports fans, I've got Dakota's cubby right here, and I'm about to put a coat of clear coat on here. Now, once this dries, I'll be able to move it in Dakota's room, fill it full of his soccer gear, and he'll be able to start playing soccer as soon as possible.
For the son's room, I will say it could be worse. Even if he gives up on soccer, as of now, it just seems to be a cubby. He could use that for anything.
All right, right now I'm standing inside of what's going to be the Miller's family's home. This is the 1,000 square feet that we have dedicated just to the Miller family's animals.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, sometimes ideas just roll off the top of your mind. Sometimes you just have to kind of get them once you get to your location.
I love how both Ty and Rib, the only former and most likely current male models, are the only ones on this job site rocking sleeveless right now. They know what they've got.
Now this is old lath.
Listen, they know all the moms and ladies at home watching, trust me.
But I can really see that as linear lines on a headboard wall. So you put this on the wall, maybe you make a bed, have an old pine log like this, and pretty much, there's the idea for the room.
All these people doing actual work on this house right now. And
yeah, but this is the 2000s. You gotta realize that body type was the type that people were going after. Like, you gotta realize, like, male physiques, the ideal male physique right now is kind of elusive, what people really all like because of social media, but, like, same thing with females. But, like, back in the day, like, there was a certain body type that was in magazines, that was in movies, that was in TV, and everyone tried to do it, especially in the 2000s, like, with, like, the Britney Spears, like, all that stuff. So, like, back in the day, that little surfer beach body, like, style for guys was, like, the ideal body type.
We've got Ty running around picking up sticks and boards like a little kid they sent off to keep busy.
Tiny fella. How tall is he? Let's see if he's a unit.
Hey, it's Ty. How are you guys?
Jesus Christ, Ty, we can hear you.
The reason I'm calling is because I know you guys love soccer. Now, are you ready for this? Because I want you to listen very carefully.
He's 6'7", bro. He's a true Chad. I'm kidding. He's only 6 foot.
Carefully. Who wants to meet David Beckham?
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's what I thought you might say.
When Ty told us that we were going to go meet David Beckham, I think Dakota was just
flabbergasted. You know, he was such a big star to him. I didn't think he would meet us. I mean, we're just the Millers from Wyoming.
You're not just the Millers from Wyoming, all right? You're the Millers from Wyoming on an episode of Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Hell yeah.
There's a difference, I think.
Well, this is for you. This is my
Wait,
academy,
home edition?
and
Was there other editions? Nashville Country
I'm
Singer.
inviting you down there, the David Beckham Soccer Academy. So I'd be honoured if you would come down there and visit and see all the coaches down there and just have some fun.
Okay.
Wow.
I hope they at least
Wow,
give him some
that's actually pretty cool.
time to shake off that radon-fueled bronchitis he has so he
Beckham-
can actually
Oh my
enjoy
God, Sam, that's
the
sick.
David Beckham Soccer Academy.
It's the top of day 5, and if you remember the Miller's old house, they hardly had any windows and they all faced in one direction. Look at this. Picture windows 22 feet high. 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
love
5,
that,
6, 7,
bro.
8, 9 windows over here.
Shit, he's right. So while I'm pretty sure this house becoming much bigger won't affect their property taxes or anything like that, it kind of goes into what I mentioned earlier, where it's going to be much more expensive and a lot more work to maintain this house than what they're used to with that small ranch house they had before.
Honestly, that wasn't even a bad house. That was like a nice house. They could have just fixed the gas leak and built onto that house. It's kind of crazy how they fucking imploded the whole goddamn house. Cabbage.
The Miller's dog room is turning out amazing. Now, right now, I'm sitting by their toilets, which are not actually toilets, but the dog's drinking bowls. Now, everybody knows that dogs love drinking out of toilets because the water is cold and always fresh.
Okay.
Okay, so what if someone comes over and sees all the dogs drinking out of the toilet? Like, yo, you let your dogs drink out of your toilet?
Gimmick aside, aren't all of their dogs, like, really fucking small? How are they gonna reach inside of a toilet bowl? And unless the family specifically said,
hell?
oh yeah, they love to drink out of the toilet, is he just assuming that's something they're gonna do?
My whole life, we've had dogs, like, you know, different dogs growing up and stuff like that. We only had one dog that would ever drink out of
never drank out of the toilet. Although, he is a class fucking act, right? Okay, he's mostly a class act.
When I design a space, I like to sort of put myself in the mindset of what the person that I'm designing the space for. In this case, it's animals, so I've had to sort of take on the role of an animal. Drinking out of the toilet.
Take on the role of an animal?
Toilet, things like that. So it's helped me sort of understand how a dog...
He did method acting. He's drinking in the toilet at home. He's crawling around naked, eating dog food.
And I know Ribs said that his dad was a
dogs like us.
veterinarian, so he must have some experience with dogs, but right now,
Dunk
I'm
his whole
getting the
freaking head in the toilet. Bro, I'm gonna dunk your head in the toilet. Take my dog, bro. Oh, your actual dog. I mean your feet.
vibe. His only exposure to dogs is just movies from the 90s.
Hey, fellas, who wants to take shots on me with me in the goal?
Who the fuck are you?
I wanted something special for Dakota's room that reminded him to just get back in the game as soon as possible. In order to do that, I had to go meet his team.
Now maybe you guys could do me a favor.
Who here is comfortable with power
What?
tools? We lost a couple of the Habitat for Humanity volunteers in that explosion, and we could really use
Bro,
the
I'm gonna
extra
give you a
hands.
swirly,
This is a
bro.
ball, and I want to put it in his room, and I
Totally.
want all you guys to sign it, and that'll inspire him to come back to the game he loves. What do you say? Yeah? Right on.
The important aspect about Dakota's room is not the soccer. The more important thing is giving little Dakota a healthy, safe place to become the greatest player he can possibly be.
What if Dakota's actually just a little prick, and everyone on his
What the
team
fuck?
hates him?
Hey, Miller family, how are you?
Hi, Eduardo.
How's your vacation?
Awesome.
Most excellent.
Cool. Well, listen, since
Most
I'm designing
excellent.
most of the common areas for your house, I want to make sure that you get what you want. So I'm delivering a book like this. It's called a Sears book. Do you guys have it?
We got it.
All right, we love Sears.
Great, love to hear
We
it.
love
And
Sears.
they're going to be around
So,
forever. So if you ever have to return anything,
giddy and swirly.
there will be no issues whatsoever.
damn, that's a big upgrade.
I forgot to mention earlier, this show also gets some flack for really leading into the McMansion-style home, but not this episode, because apparently they're just building a fucking credit union.
Okay, let's get it in.
That's
Everybody in
crazy,
front of
a
your
credit
eye.
union?
You shouldn't be seeing this. This is the headboard I've been working on. It's a little bit of the old world and the new world mixed with one. But this is a world you really can't see right now. So take a look at this.
Now at this point, the house is almost,
Damn.
if not completely done, so it's time to celebrate in the only way that makes sense. A live performance
In
from country music
Texas.
star Winona.
Gotta take a
Yeah, take the fucking house.
A little time to think things over.
Perhaps something the family would have
Was
liked to
that
see
good?
too, but I guess it's still good that everyone who worked on the house gets a little something special for all of their hard work. But the family not only didn't get
No.
to see a sick explosion in person, they also missed this.
What do you say we bring the Miller family home?
Well, I better get out of here quick. I don't want to catch a case of that kid's bronchitis. No, Winona, he got it from the radon in the ground. You probably wouldn't catch it from... she's gone.
It was a nice way to say thank you. It was a perfect way to celebrate and congratulate all of the workers in the community for their hard work.
What's that fucking kid doing here? I bet she didn't even do shit. So the next day, it's finally time for the Millers to
kind of
run
an
back
ass.
home and see the result of everyone's hard work. Also,
hell yeah.
do they not trust these people
You'd
enough
right.
to the point of needing
No.
concert barricades to hold them back?
We get out and I look around and I just start the waterworks because I'm so excited, you know, so touched, so warm. It's the happiest day of my life.
Before you guys...
Happiest day of your life is, I mean, I want a house. I want to own a house bad. I want a nice house. But, like, the happiest day of your life? Kids. Marriage.
Basically moved out here to build your dream home. Well, that kind of turned into a toxic nightmare.
So you moved into what you thought was going to be your dream home, but it turned out to be a toxic nightmare. Good job, Dad. Dad of the year. Anyways, what we did was...
So now it's time to
blew
finally
it the
get the
fuck up.
reveal of the brand new house. You know what that means.
Bus driver! Move that
Does a good impression. Ty Pennington, like, you listen to him, you kind of expect bleeding. I mean, I guess for this family, it is a little more emotional and touching because they were being poisoned, so that won't happen anymore, so... It does kind of look like a credit union.
Holy shit, I was right. This is the Miller Family Credit Union. It's definitely nicer than what they had, of course, but man, it's either like a credit union or one of those buildings with like 5 different medical practices inside.
Yeah, or like a veterinarian practice, like a doctor's office. And it just starts
Miller
barfing.
family, been waiting to say this all week. Guys, go check out your new house!
Awesome, I'm so excited. Could we see our dogs first? We haven't seen them in like 2 weeks.
Apparently there's like a gas leak.
Your dogs? Yeah, our dogs. They're like our whole lives, basically. Yes, of course. Hey, can you call the pound? Tell them we fucked up big time.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. Oh my god, they're in the kitchen.
Look at that. Oh my god, yeah. Wow.
That is pretty fucking nice though.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what? Okay, I guess she likes it, but she's gotta look at that shit every single day? Holy shit. That's huge. She can't even look out the fucking window. Oh my god, bro. This dad pip still got me fucked up, chat.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have so much fun in this room. Now there's no room to sleep. Look at all your pillows.
Okay, so I thought they were just gonna lean into the theater aspect of this girl's
Jesus,
life, which
ain't no
wouldn't have
way.
been too bad. I didn't know they were going to bolt in this ginormous High School Musical sign that looks meticulously well integrated into this room.
Bro, this has got to be an ad.
To the point where it would be quite
Oh, you
difficult
like
to
this turns the entire room into that.
Don't get me wrong, this is
No
probably
way.
incredible for her right
Bro.
now, but give it
It's like, oh, you like Coke Zero? They use Coke Zero can. I'm like, yeah, I drink those every day. My whole room's Coke comforter. Coke fucking fan, just Coke Zero. Honestly, that'd be pretty sick. I wouldn't even complain.
5 years and she's gonna be like, yeah, I like the movie, but fuck. And moving into the son's room
Coke Zero
and
fountain.
well,
Coke
it's
Zero
more than just a
waterbed.
cubby, I guess. It's a lot of soccer.
And oh my god, bro! Imagine having sex in there when he gets like in high school, and like he brings a girl over, and there's all these big ass grown men on the wall like looking at you.
All what I saw was soccer everywhere.
Watch, he's been trying to muster up the courage to tell his dad he doesn't want to play soccer anymore. And then this
Toilet
happens.
water.
Then on my bed I saw a soccer ball signed by all my teammates.
I know I made the joke earlier about like
That's
what if
crazy.
Dakota is a prick and
Pretty
everybody
gas.
on his team hates him, but what if he's actually just getting bullied by everyone on the team and this ball is a reminder. Oh, awesome. Wow. Oh, you got Gavin's signature. Oh, you got Cooper too. Oh, that's thank you.
Dakota, dude, what do you think of your room?
Awesome.
How sick is this? This is a professional locker Johnny made himself to make sure you had like your cleats, your gear, your shin guards. So this is what it's like right here. Oh!
Watch Ty breaks one of those expensive colored glass windows they worked on.
Oh!
Now, I know I made
What
a lot of
the
jokes
fuck?
about this, but it is cool seeing how excited the
Be
kids are for
redone.
these rooms. Arguably more excited than the parents are for the whole house. Even if 3 years from now they will probably be tired of it, it's still nice to see in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, unbolt the High School Musical from the wall, maybe.
Oh. Oh my God. Look at that. Wow.
Look how big.
It's a pretty room.
It's amazing.
I have to remind myself this is in fact 2007, and this cheap hotel TV is quite state-of-the-art.
I think you guys are awesome for taking in so many abused and abandoned animals. And what's really important, you've nursed them back to health. You've really taken them into your own family. So we thought it was important that since they are part of your family, that they had a place where they could hang out and they could wait for other families to finally come and adopt them. Well, what's behind this door is that very space. Guys, go check it out.
And don't worry, guys, we got rid of those stinky old mutts. We teamed up with a local breeder, so say hello to your new purebreds.
You've got 3 doggy doors that go outside so they can run in and out of your house anytime they want. You got double-decker dog beds, and my favorite is right over here. This is the watering hole.
Alright, I guess fuck what I
The
said
watering
earlier. I guess
hole.
my brain could not fathom the concept of stairs.
So really,
Tiny stairs.
set that up so they can drink right out of the toilet, which is pretty awesome.
Now, I'm no Caesar Milan, but is it
Would
maybe
piss in it.
counterintuitive to teach these dogs how to drink out of a toilet, thus creating the habit of them doing so that might bleed into their behavior in the house?
When they're adopted.
This new home, it's like a giant leap forward. We are going to help our community. We're going to help more animals. We are going to breathe fresh air and just be healthy. So I am ecstatic. It's good
Ty
to be
wanted
home.
a shot so bad that it's
very good
Let
to
me
be
lay
home.
down and see if the dogs get all over me.
Gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
Well, shit, that was sweet and heartwarming. Lots of jokes, lots of fun at the expense of many people on this innocent reality show. At least they're happy and in a healthier space. Hopefully they fix those fucking gutters. Now, I tried seeing if I could find an update on this family, but 1, none of our business, and 2, I couldn't if I wanted to. I actually couldn't find anything. I did try. But guys, that was Extreme Makeover Home Edition. I hope you did enjoy. As always, if you did, consider leaving a like, commenting, sharing with your friends. And if you're new and you want to keep seeing more videos just like this, consider...
Man, fuck off. My God, I actually saw that episode of this once next. That it's MTV dating show. So